in the Twin Cities. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Minnesota Vikings. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. First down throw for Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down. And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6, and the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7. Browns nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. And he completes it to Hunt. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Now Cousins. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22.
And the Browns first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. That one is caught by Hunt and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. On first and 10, Cousins. And tight end Hooper. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you get
hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Brandon, would you say they went from agony to elation in just a few quick seconds on that play?
Probably thought they were about to give it up in the red zone and then touchdown.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way that they drew it up and said this is the way it's supposed to be done. It just happened.
But the end will justify the means. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They were successful last time. They'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Mayfield being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield now. Out to his left. And that is incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 1st down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Now Landry. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Play fake. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, and now it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Mayfield off the play fake. It's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 24. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Brought down at the 31.
4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Throwing, Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for it now.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And now to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Back to it after the pick 6. Cousin. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
1st down, Cleveland.
On play action, Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Harris. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to go up top for the end zone. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. Past the 20. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
The kicker.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Score, Vikings 17. Browns 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. That'll be complete to Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And his kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. John Ross in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns can grab the lead if they hit the extra point.
Partner, you got a pretty good hoops background. You've seen those late-in-the-half plays designed to get them a last shot, give them momentum. I think this touchdown equates to that.
Absolutely, and then they can take the lead here into the lockers. Big-time play.
Yeah, and let's see what they design coming out for the second half as well. Oftentimes when you get that momentum late, you find a way to carry it through.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Cousins now to throw on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Cousins escaping the pressure right. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a true syllable. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Cousins. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete.
Cousins pass.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
9 yards. First down, Browns.
Play action now. Cousins. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Cleveland.
the play fake. Cousins. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Cousins on first down. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
They go play action. Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Start their next time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive and throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 9.
And Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they'll roll past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. Mayfield on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 10 more there and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st down, Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 3-yard line.
2nd down and goal. Mayfield. I'm the best in the game. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 3 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Flushed out right. And finding the tight end Hooper. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll run it out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. On first and 10, Cousins. Throwing left side, it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. First down, here's Cousins. He completes it to Hunt. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down.
And it's third down.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Browns first down.
Cousins again. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And 3 at the 5-yard
run for Nick Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are back within a score.
Well, let the natural light of today reflect that he is now getting into the end zone 2 times.
Look at you. Your little Ralph Waldo Emerson, is that his name?
No, I was just going with the meteorologist. Said it was a day game. I'm here.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. touchdown grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over first and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. Now a desperate. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job one was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
At the 42-yard line.
Following the interception, Cousins. The try. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 3.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Cousins to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Drive about to get started. They set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. A first down throw for Cousins. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
Go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you. And still lead your team to victory.
A second down throw for Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On third down, Cousins eluding the pressure right. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing, Cousins. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Third and goal for Cousins. Flushed out right. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And his kick is indeed good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking they got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be called touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the window. win this one? I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
But they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.